Good morning, everyone. It's Natalie. Welcome to my channel, Find Joy in the Journey. I'm just getting up. Slept a little later than usual, but that's okay. When my body needs rest, I rest. So, I did a few things in the garden yesterday, and I will share them with you. So, this is my morning inspection, and I might take you with me. We'll see. So, I'm waiting for my coffee. So I'm going to go grab my coffee and then we can start the morning inspection. Okay, I just wanted to show you some of the new things I planted. These are cucumbers, straight 8. I actually had put 4 Dasher 2 cucumber plants in here and they died immediately. So I made my way back to Clegg's nursery. That's where I can find some really great healthy cucumber plants right now. Everywhere else, like Home Depot or Lowe's, terrible. You know, I'm sure they're basically getting rid of all their summer stock so they can bring in their fall goodies. So these are actually straight 8. So I uprooted those little Dasher cucumber plants. Didn't have to do much to uproot them because they literally wilted. And then I, excuse me, just yesterday, I planted these straight 8s. So I got to take that little Dasher tag out. It's over there in the corner. But I do have some more Dashers. I'm going to plant those. I just wanted to see how these took. I think I did a better job of watering them in, using my biotone, and all of that. So I think these will survive. I'm not sure what happened with those other cucumber plants, but I have these, and there's something else. I gotta harvest some more basil and see if that lettuce over there, that's the window box lettuce, see if that's ready to be harvested. And this was, I think, Iceberg A. It doesn't look too good, but I'm gonna see what I can do with that. Maybe if I harvest it, then some fresh lettuce will grow. So I'll go, and even if that lettuce is in bad condition, I will harvest it, and maybe some more lettuce will grow. That's what I'll do. The parsley and oregano over there is still doing its thing. Looks like I can harvest some more parsley. Okay, the rosemary looks okay. These are sweet potatoes. It's like, did she just say sweet potatoes this late in the season? Yes, I did. I couldn't help it. It's like, we have a long growing season in Louisiana, so we'll see. It's August. I planted them yesterday, August 1st. So they are, let's see if I can, Makati sweet potatoes, Treasure Island. It's something that something that's new to LSU Agriculture Center. So we'll see. Okay, and it was 2 plants with lots of good roots. So one thing is, I don't know how loamy and sandy my soil was, but it was rich with compost and all kinds of goodies in there. And I used old soil and I mixed in just a little new soil. The old soil I used, I should have used this, which is the old sweet potato soil. And just added some more sand to make it loamy and sandy. But it has good drainage, lots of good organic material in there. So I think it'll do okay. Okay, so that is Makati. And look, the foliage is edible. You can come and get the leaves, harvest the leaves. And I don't know, I guess use it in a salad, I'm not sure. But yeah, the foliage is edible. And they even warn you, don't cut off too much of the foliage. Just harvest a little of it, and then later on in the season, you get the tubers, which are the sweet potatoes. So, oh my gosh, look, you guys, wait a minute. This is a little premature, don't you think? They're silks. The little male part of this corn plant has grown, and they're silks. Oh boy. You know what? I got to get to it. I thought it should be taller than this. I don't remember it growing silks this early before. Okay, well, we'll see. And you know what? While I have it here, I will show you real quick like. I need to put the camera down though. How do you hand pollinate corn, okay? Hey you guys. First, you can shake it. See the pollen that's falling down, but these leaves are catching it. You can shake it like this. I hope you can see. And the pollen is falling. I'm actually watching it. Or, this is the way I like to do it. I know it's not a good angle. Okay. I like to take the male plant like this and just tap it and hit all those silks. Just do this. I've shown you before. During the spring when I planted my corn for the first time, I showed you that I come out here. I don't just shake. I will actually take one of these and take the little male part of the plant and dust it all over the silks. I'm really, really surprised that this is happening now because the plant doesn't even look mature enough. So, okay, I'll take one more. Okay. Each one of those little silks, as you know, is a kernel of corn. Each one of these silks. So you want to make sure that each silk gets enough pollen. Okie. So you just saw me hand pollinate the corn, which, like I said before, I am very surprised that there's actually silks already. I just remember the plants being taller when that first happened on my corn that I grew this spring. But hey, let nature do its thing. We'll see. Okay, these are my pinto beans, and I actually saw a pea pod. No, I'm sorry, a bean pod. There it is. I hope you can see it. It's right there. You may not be able to see it, but that's okay. Trust me, it's there, and I'm very excited. Look at this huge caterpillar. Okay, do you see this thing? Do you see that? Oh. See, and look, he planted himself in an area where there's no diatomaceous earth. Look at that thing. It looks like an alien. Okay, he turned his head like, don't talk about me. I'm gonna get you. I gotta get you. You're on my Now look, I had one of my subscribers who is a great gardener. She told me that she used diatomaceous earth and it did not work. So, and that's what I asked for. I asked for people to let me know if it worked for you. She said it didn't work for her. She said that 7 did. Well, I tried 7 and 7 did not work. So I'm gonna give it another try. Maybe if there's a powder form of 7 instead of the liquid, I will do that. Not a problem. You know, I hate to have to go buy something else, but I will do it. I don't mind giving it a try. Okay, but these are my pinto beans. And yeah, I see some little bean pods forming. That is my beautiful pepper plant there. It's doing fine. You see that little pepper that's turning red there? Look, I knocked off a branch. It was my fault. I broke the branch. It had two bell peppers on it, but I was able to salvage those two bell peppers. One was actually maturing and turning red. So I decided to just take it in the house and let it continue to ripen and turn red inside the house. The other one that was on the branch was much smaller. I don't think it was mature enough. But you know, I can open it up and take the seeds out and let them dry out. So nothing goes to waste. I always say that. Okay, over here on the other side, I lost track of that caterpillar, that little alien. He was huge. Did you see him? Okay. But these are my red kidney beans. And I'm going to share something with you. I wasn't going to, but I will. Okay. Let me go. I have to turn on this side. There was another plant over here that looked oddly different from this plant. Come to find out, it was a weed. And I was, my husband laughed at me. I was babying that leaf. I thought that plant, because I thought it was an actual vegetable. I took care of it. I pruned it. I watered it. I I fertilized it, everything, and did not. And it was growing so beautiful and strong. Did not realize it was a weed. But when something told me you need to check that out, because the same plant that was there, I noticed was also growing in my lettuce, and I'm like, okay, something's not right. So I actually took a picture of it and Googled it and found out that it is a weed. I literally came over here. You know how aggressive I am. I snatched that thing up by the roots. I was so angry. I'm like, I fertilized you. I cared for you. So yeah, you know, when I see weeds, I'm very aggressive. I just snatch them up by hand. Okay. Okay. So no, but those are my red kidney beans, and they're doing fine. They're looking so good. Like I said, red kidney beans, that's a staple in Louisiana. We love red beans. We love red beans. Okay. Oh, we can see some of the pods on this side too. I hope I get some pinto beans. It's like I'm just, with everything that I've had to deal with this summer, I'm just hoping for a good harvest. I'm going to continue to do my due diligence and care for these plants and protect them from pests. But, you know, you just got to hope for the best. That's some basil that's mixed in with that pepper plant. But I just want you to get another good look at that pepper. Look how pretty. Look at that. Nice, nice. Okay. These are my tomato plants. That's an indeterminate, so it's a big boy. Matter of fact, I think that's the name of it. It's Better Boy. I want to say this is Better Boy. Yeah, that's an indeterminate. That's a determinate over there, and it's plagued with some kind of disease of the leaves. I'm trying my best. Okay, with determinants, you can't prune too many leaves off, especially up towards the top. Look, another caterpillar. Look. Okay, I hope you can see that. He's crawling right on that little green pole. Look at that. No matter how hard you try, no matter how hard you try. I'm trying to get a good look at I hope you can see it, because I can't really see well because of the sun, the glare. He's crawling right on the pole. And see, instead of sitting here taking pictures of it, I need to just go ahead and knock him off. Him or her. Okay. But yeah, I've been dealing with a lot of little diseased leaves, you can tell. And so what I I've been doing is cutting off those bad leaves, but with the determinate plants, you can't cut off you can't go up here where like the little flowers are, because those are your tomatoes that are already determined, okay? So you'll be losing your fruit, you know? So I know you can see us behind. Look at that. Please go through the diatomaceous earth, please. You know what? Let me just grab you. I'm sorry. Come your tail off there. I'm sorry. I couldn't. I don't even have a glove on. I'm sorry. Get out of here. I'm going back and find that big boy too. But look, before I touch him, I definitely will have a glove on. This is another determinate. Oh, we got some tomatoes coming. This is another determinate. I think this is the Somerset. This one is the Creole. That's Amelia over there. Let me walk through. Oh, these are my sunflowers, but we'll talk about them later. Okay. I want to say this is the Amelia. Yeah, this is the Amelia. She's the smallest. Okay, and this is another indeterminate. I want to say this is a Celebrity. Yeah. And I'm looking at a tomato trying to grow, and you can tell it's been attacked because it just looks pitiful. Those stink bugs and the leaf-footed bugs. Let me try not to make a long video. These are my watermelons. Oh, they're open. You know what? I'm going to try to do some hand pollinating. I may record it for you guys. I'm going to try to do some hand pollinating just in case the bees are not doing their thing. Because those are too many flowers for me to just let sit there and not try to pollinate. So I will. Okay? Let's get to it. So what you do is you're going to find the male flower and the female flower. This is a female right here. I hope you can see. That's a female. She has a little belly. So you're going to take this male flower. It's kind of best to like remove some of these petals if you can without destroying everything. Because you don't want them to get in the way. Because what you're going to do is you're going to dab like this. You're going to take that little tip and dab it in the middle. Like that. Make sure it's well pollinated. It's sticky. The substance that's on there is sticky. So it's on there. I can actually see it. But, see? Simple as that. Okay, and sometimes I may do it more than once. There's actually a leaf-footed nymph right here. One of the little leaf-footed bugs, they're babies. Yeah, sometimes I don't take the petals off, but since I'm showing you, I'm going to do it like that. Okay, just make sure. And you do this when the flowers are open. That's why I decided to take this opportunity, because they are open. Okay, let me find another female. Okay, look, here's one that's actually growing. That was pollinated. Look, the bees did their job. Can you see that? Okay, so I just wanted to show you. And also, since I'm here, just make sure that it's being done. Since I'm sitting right here. Let's see, any females? Oh, look, they've been doing their job. Can you see? There's two right there. Oh, okay. Oh, here's a female. And there we go. Take another one. Okay, that's good and pollinated. And just do it very gently. Okay. Oh, here's another female. I'm gonna give her a fresh male flower. Let's find one. Here we go. Where is she? There she is. Hey girl. Here you go. Make me some sugar babies. Okay. A lot of male, which happens. A lot of male flowers. So when you see, okay, this is a female, but it's closed. That's a male. I got that female. Because you can actually see, you can see the pollen on it. Okay, uh-oh. That's another thing with these vines, you gotta be careful. Because you can accidentally crush one of them. Oh, I'm seeing watermelon all down here. So yeah, the bees are doing their job. The bees are doing their job. All right, you guys. You have no idea how happy I am to see these watermelons. Because, like I said, I haven't been down here hand pollinating, but the bees are doing their things. My pollinators are doing their thing. So that's great. My banana plants over there are still thriving. They were repotted because I had to. There's a sucker right there, or what they call a pup. But that's what a pup basically is. It's a sucker. That's a pup. Okay. So basically, the larger of the two are the mom, and the two smaller ones next to it, those are both pups, and I separated them. So these are my sunflower plants. I was able to separate them. I'm going to tell you what they look like this in the beginning, but I'm going to let you see if they survive, and I think they will, because I think I did a good job and we had lots of good roots. So this is what they look like after I've separated them. I'm going to tell you again why I had to separate them. Sometimes I have a hard time getting seeds to germinate. So when I planted the seeds for these Russian mammoth sunflowers, okay, just by the name you can tell they're going to be huge. So they would need individual pots or individual space, even if you were planting in the ground. It needs room, okay. So, but to get them to germinate, I just put a whole bunch of seeds in one container, and every single one germinated. So that means I had to go in and separate them and put them in separate pots, because you see what size they are now? If these 6 plants survive, they're going to turn into this. Oh, we're going to pass by the okra. We'll come back. We're going to come back to the okra. We'll talk. This is what it's going to turn into. You see my babies? Look at that. Oh, there's a butterfly. Let's see if we can get that. Oh, look how beautiful. You guys, that was beautiful. I had to stop and take some extra footage of that. A butterfly had landed, a beautiful butterfly had landed on my sunflower. And it looked exactly like, let me turn it around. You see that picture right there? Or that banner? It looked exactly like that. Is that not the most beautiful thing? Isn't that cool? Okay, but since I'm over here, let's look at the pepper patch real quick. We're gonna talk about those okras, don't worry. You know what? It's time for some CalMag, because this one right here has been growing peppers, and you can see the blossom end rot, or I'm not sure if it's these have been getting sun scald. Let's see. Yeah. Hope you can see. All right. It's kind of hard to do an inspection when you have the camera in your hand. So I'm going to have to go back over all of this after I get off. Okay. been seeing some sun scald, and it's like, no, I can't. If I need to go ahead and put up that that 30%, what do you call it? The little now I'm forgetting the name of it. Oh, there's a bee. I gotta get this footage. I'm sorry. Look at that. They're enjoying the sunflowers. You enjoy. Go right ahead. Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay. Here's the other sunflower. See, so the small ones that I showed you, that's what they're going to turn into. This is how they'll be. So yeah, they needed their own little space. Hey, baby, look at that. Beautiful. I love butterflies. Look, I can't stand the caterpillars, but I love the butterflies. Isn't that beautiful? Looks like it's going to be time for me to harvest some mustard greens. Okay, so I will do that today. I'm not going to let the caterpillars get them, because I don't know how well this diatomaceous earth is working, but I will harvest those mustards. Those are collards, and they're just now beginning to thrive. That's next to it, the smaller ones. Okay. Those are the sweet potatoes. So we've made it all the way around. So let's go back. And also I have to tell you about a decision that I've made. You may not be happy with it, but you know what? I am. Okay, these are the okra plants. There are 4 Louisiana green velvet. And I want to say these 2 on the end. Well, actually, it's more than 4. It's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. So we have 8 Louisiana green velvet, because there's 2 plants in each container. And over here we have 4 Clemson spineless. Yes, I let it stay on too long. Look at the size of that thing. I wasn't paying attention. I was so busy doing so many other things that I didn't, normally I'd come out here. The harvest had slowed down. I mean, the production had slowed down because it was forming new leaves and pods. So for a couple of days, I did not pay attention. And look at the size of that thing. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh, I'm slipping. Yeah, but that's okay. I'm going to get back to it. Now that I see that it is producing more okra, I will make sure to come out here and harvest. That is my one and only cherry tomato plant. You already know that. I've had so much trouble with it. My decision is to go ahead and uproot it. I know. Seems like such a waste, but we'll see. I see that it is producing. I might not uproot it. But what I was going to do, I had another tomato plant. I had a beefsteak? I was going to put a beefsteak in its place. But now that I see that it is actually producing, I will leave it alone. So, y'all just forget I said that. I'm not going to uproot that tomato plant here, the cherry tomato plant. I'm going to let it continue to grow. Okay? All right, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. I am sweating. Okay, I'm under the patio. I tell you what. You just go out there for a little while and you are dripping with sweat. Okay? But you guys took my morning inspection with me. But I have to go back without you guys, because I need to go over there and look at those peppers again. I gotta go and harvest some of that okra, that huge okra that looked like a bull's horn. It's so big. Got to do a little caterpillar catching. Matter of fact, I just realized I touched a caterpillar. Hold on. With my bare hands. Yuck. And the pollinating too. Yeah. And I didn't wear my mask. I am so hard-headed. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and sign off, you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day. For those of you who have subscribed, thank you for joining me in the journey. And for those of you who have not decided